I'm a 12th grader and I'm a news editor.
My name is Kevin De Jesus and I'm a senior.
Hi, my name is Alicia Batista. I'm a senior and I'm a reporter.
My name is Roxana. I'm in 12th grade and my position is being a reporter.
My name is Patrick Benavides. I'm a senior and I'm the guy sports editor.
My name is Max Gonzalez. I'm a senior and I'm the A&E editor for the Wolfpack Times.
Hi, my name is Dalila Sanchez. I'm a senior and I'm a reporter for the Wolfpack Times.
So this is my first and final year being a newspaper.
So far I've been at the newspaper for only a year. This is my first year, but it also happens to be my last.
Just this year, just for a year.
I've been in the paper since my junior year, so 2 years now. And even last year, I was just sports editor because last year it was just 6 of us. So it was first year I was sports editor. Yeah.
I've been in the newspaper since I was a sophomore. I originally got into it because of my cousin.
So for me, as a new editor, it's just mostly the just trying to have everybody's stories or inputs in my page. So if I have to put somebody's photo on my page, I have to make sure I have space for that, or try to manage the amount of words that goes on my page to add more stories or to add more information through my section.
So I'm the online editor of the newspaper, and really the challenge that I face the most, I feel like, is kind of aligning all the schedules up. So basically there's only really one post per day on the website, and people, they don't really fight for the spot, but it's very competitive because you need to call it first. And so I feel like that's kind of the hardest part, you know, kind of keeping track of who's first and who goes next. So that's probably what I would say.
Some challenges I faced as a reporter was to get the interviews on time and work to get them because everyone wasn't free. And there were some parts that they wouldn't respond or they wouldn't just get back to me.
I think just like getting the story right, I feel like with Kadam, it's really hard to like make the story like right for him because he does a lot of like removes like misspelling words and grammars that I have to improve on. But you know what? At the end, like he taught me how to write better.
Well, last year when it was just 6 of us, we had to more evenly split the workload into each of our sections. We had to work outside of our sections sometimes, or even just by ourselves through that whole section. And last year, Ricardo, he graduated. He really helped us out with the workload. He kind of liked doing multiple stories or even just helping us out and doing a whole page for himself. That's not a bad thing. He really helped us out.
Some challenges I faced were definitely deadlines and coming up with stories.
Some challenges I have faced as a reporter is obviously just meeting deadlines. I think that's like everyone's like kind of challenge, which is just meeting everyone's deadlines and honestly kind of just pleasing our editors, like to make sure this is what they want on their page. And obviously it's not like a difficulty, that is my job to make sure I get what they want on their section. So I feel like that's just a challenge, making sure to get what they want and just meeting deadlines.
But I think like personally the award is just like, wow, I have something like for me that I have actually printed that's like goes to work like school wide that everybody knows about now, and like my voice inside like the school and like being well known for that now. So.
Some rewards I've gotten for being the online editor, I'd say it's not really a reward, but I just think it's very fun working in the online space, in the website, because I get to add all the stories, I get to add the pictures, the captions and all that, and I get to collaborate I get to collaborate with my teammates, and I just think that's very fun and it's very interactive between my whole staff. I'm also, I wouldn't say it's like a reward again, but I also have a very big hand with the social media page because of me being an online editor. and that's always fun for me. So yeah.
To me, some rewards were how my editors, or just an editor, would get back to me how good the story was, caught them telling me that it was a good story, saying my writing's getting better, and yeah.
None. I think like as rewards, none. But I think just meeting new people, that's a reward for me.
Well, I mean, honestly, I really think it helped me communicate better, like in general, like talking to people, maintaining relationships. Just I felt I got more confident being able to talk to people, like face to face, ask them questions, stuff like that. Just making all these new connections, it really was rewarding.
Some rewards I've gotten, I'd say a reward would be like learning new things from being an editor. Like I guess editing on InDesign, that could go a long way.
Some of rewards I have gotten, I think it would be honestly just seeing the newspaper itself. I feel like just seeing it and then showing off to like my parents, to my family, and just some of my teachers. I feel like that's a reward, like, oh yes, like this is a story I made, and then just seeing like relief on everyone's faces as the newspaper comes out, like, oh, we're finally done with this issue.
Feels weird because like my first and last year, obviously, but I feel like I should have done more, or like been in the newspaper for more years. If I could at least get like more involvement through the school as I already am. I think that's like the most like, yeah.
I feel kind of sad about it. I would have loved to have done it for like a year or more. But you know, I think that I'm very proud of the work I've done here. It's been a very fun, collaborative class, and I don't regret taking it.
Well, as my first and last year, I would say it was a pretty good experience and year being as a reporter. I wish I joined sooner, and it was a way of me reaching and telling my story to everybody.
I think I feel good. I feel like I'm really happy because I met a lot of people and I did a lot of stories that I really like to do. So, yeah.
Well, I mean, in general, I've been feeling a lot of nostalgia this year for everything. I mean, I know high school isn't everything. There's more outside of that. It's just you're never gonna experience it again. I'm feeling a little sad that I'm not gonna be part of the paper anymore, but I know I'm gonna work in that after high school, so it's not the end.
I feel kind of relieved since this is my last year overall as a high schooler, and being done with the school just makes me feel happy.
As my last year, I feel like it's kind of sweet because this was my only year I did with the Wolfpack Times. Like, it was like a last minute thing and just something for me to try, just to try something new. And being my last year, I'm like kind of sad maybe that I didn't do it sooner, but I'm glad that I was able to do something new and just experience new things and make new friendships. So it being my last year, it's kind of sad, but it's kind of sweet, like, oh, I got to do something new that many others haven't done.
I think fun memories, mostly through the banquets and the after school stuff that we always do to try to do the Vixen newspaper, because we always just talk and everything. But I think it's just me adding my stories inside the newspaper. Like, I think that's the most fun of it, like talking to different people that I don't even know personally, and try to get their voice inside of it. And that's like the most fun part, and mostly because I have my friends on there, so like I can have more fun with it.
I'd say my favorite memories is just being with my friends in my table, you know, collaborating, brainstorming all the stories and stuff. And you know, we help each other out sometimes, and that's very important. So that's my favorite memory right there.
Some fun memories I had was when we would have our little meetings, and some of the editors that I did not want to name, they would just do random bad dumb stuff, but at the end it will make everyone laugh because they make themselves, you know, no, I don't want to say that, it's good too. And another memory was how we all had like own little banquet. In a way, it was a small one, but at the end it was worth it because everyone had fun.
I think entering the softball team, I feel like they were really like happy people, and I think they were like my favorite people I entered so far.
Well, last year, towards the end of the year, when we had a banquet, we all got Wingstop, just talking, having fun with everyone. And even this year, during football season, me and Kevin went to a football game, a playoff game. Just being on the sideline, experiencing that was fun in the rain, that atmosphere.
Some fun memories were definitely socializing with the friends at my table, like Patrick, Ricardo, Santi, Emily, all of those people. Especially Patrick. Patrick was really fun.
My favorite memories would be making new friendships. Like with my table, I didn't talk to them at all when I first came in. Like I didn't know, like I knew who they were, but I wasn't really friends with them. But throughout the whole year, I became closer with them, and I hang out with them outside of class now. So making new friendships has been like one of my new favorite memories in that class.
So in college, I'll be focusing on kinesiology. I would focus on journalism, but I preferred in a medical field, or someone in a medical field, so I choose kinesiology.
That's definitely one of the things I'm considering. That's one of the options for sure. But I still gotta see if that's gonna be kind of my end game, because I know there's a lot of options out there that I'd love to try out. And you know, my experience here with the newspaper and all the stories going on right now in the world, it's something that I want to tackle. But you know, there's also other avenues that I like to explore as well. So I'm not really 100% sure on that, but it's on my list.
I'm still debating it, but I think I would just most likely want to write prompts, but not fully a newsletter. I'm gonna be majoring in motorsports. Motorsports is like the NASA cars, the F1, the motorcycles, and yeah.
I think English. I feel like that's like my major right now. So I could be like a teacher or a screenwriter one day.
Yeah, I plan to study journalism. Specifically, I want to go into sports journalism. Yeah.
After high school, I plan to work with my grandpa in trailers. He builds trailers, fixes them. Yeah.
I don't think I'm gonna like pursue this any further, but I do like the way this all goes. So I think I'm gonna continue to read newspapers, look into, maybe keep it as a hobby, like just researching. Because for college, I'm just gonna be in marketing and business. So I'm not really gonna pursue newspaper at all, but I really like how this whole process is. It's really interesting. I learn new things here, so I really like everything.
Just know that there's some positives, but there's also some negatives. You know, it's good to have your voice out. It's good to have your opinions on things around the school or even around the community or world. You're able to do that, and just know that it's gonna be very hard, time consuming, but it's all worth it at the end. And when you graduate, let's say you're in your last year, you're in 12th grade and you graduate, you're able to have that recognition that you've been part of the journalism and Wolfpack Times.
I tell them to, you know, not really take it seriously as much as they probably think. Because it's definitely something to take serious for sure, because it's the student news website. But you know, I don't think they should look at it as something to be afraid of. I think it's something that, you know, they should look at as an opportunity to try something new. You know, that's kind of the way I viewed it when I got convinced, or like when people were convincing me to join the newspaper. I was kind of intimidated, I'm not gonna lie, and I was kind of doubtful on if I was gonna join or not. But after some convincing, you know, I wanted to try out new things, and I finally did it. And you know, I got, you know, earned with the position of online editor, and it's something that I don't regret. So yeah, just, you know, my message right here is, you know, don't be intimidated.
I would say no matter how bad you think your writing is, or no matter what, I would just say give it a try. It's never hard enough just to give at least a try. Just try for the year and see if you like it. And if you do stay, I hope that you stick with it, because it's one way of expressing yourselves, even though I'm crazy. Hold on. It's one way to express your voice to others, even though it's just writing, because words matter more to people.
I think you just like, it'll be a really fun and good experience for you. You want to become a better writer. So yeah, you should join that class. You want to become a better writer.
Don't procrastinate. I still do that sometimes, but really don't procrastinate. It comes back to bite you, especially at deadlines.
If you want to join the newspaper, then definitely you want to be on top of your deadlines, really focused into the class. Yeah, just enjoy it.
The only thing I can say is that for people that are willing is, honestly, don't be shy. Like, make sure like you could be friends with everyone, because in the very beginning, like by the first issue, I was very like shy. I didn't really want to ask for like opinions, but when I finally like got out there to talk to like my editors, like to ask them for their opinion, I feel like the process was much easier. So if you're willing, make sure to speak out and get everyone else's opinions, because it makes the process much easier.
Anything else that I'd like to add? Well, I want to continue on to what I said about, potentially joining. If you want to join this group or this class, I'd say take the opportunity, because there's not really a lot of classes that are similar to this, and it's like something to explore for it's new things to explore. So new things contribute to new ideas, and new ideas lead to more opportunities. So that's kind of my advice.
No, I think just have fun in your high school years. That's all I would like to say to everyone. Just try new things. I feel I wouldn't have been here if I didn't want to try new things.